What's going on, everyone? What's up, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is I'm going to talk about diets themselves, and one diet in particular, which is If It Fits Your Macros and flexible dieting. But before I say anything else on that, let's go. Easy, everyone. I'm going to keep this one nice and easy. So before I start about flexible dieting and If It Fits Your Macros, I just want to talk a little bit about diets themselves. People make two big mistakes when it comes to diets. The first mistake is they actually think they really need to clean up their diet, and the second mistake is they think they need to starve themselves to lose pounds. But in both cases, it's actually wrong. So let me make it a little bit easier for you. There is no magic connection between health food and weight loss, but there is a connection between calorie reduction and weight loss. So what it comes down to is if you're overeating, whether you're eating good or bad food, you're going to gain weight regardless. If I need to eat 2,000 calories to stay the exact same weight every day, and I eat 2,001 calorie, well then I am never going to lose a single pound. I'm actually going to gain weight, but I will gain it very, very, very slowly. Once my lifestyle, training, all that stays the same. Obviously, if your exercise increases, you will then be burning more calories, so therefore you will actually lose weight. But if your lifestyle stays the same and you eat 2,001 calorie, you will actually gain a calorie every single day. So that is like the leanest bulk ever. So If It Fits Your Macros and flexible dieting. So what is it? So it's pretty much calorie counting. That's exactly what it is. So what we do is we give ourselves a set amount of calories we need to eat in a day, and we work off that. But we actually break it down even further. So we break the calories down into protein, carbs and fats, and we give ourselves a goal of protein, carbs and fats. So when we say, does it fit your macros? What we're actually saying is, does it fit your protein, carbs and fats? So for any of you out there that don't understand macros or what they are, it's protein, carbs and fats. It's that simple. Don't ever think anything else. It's protein, carbs, fats. So the way you break it down, it's all dependent on your goal. If you want to build muscle, you'll add a little bit of extra carbs, maybe a little bit of extra fats. Normally your protein stays the same, will always stay around 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, you're going to have 100 grams of protein in your diet. And if you're looking to kind of drop body fat, you'll reduce your carbs and reduce your fats. So If It Fits Your Macros doesn't care if you have white rice, doesn't care if you have cornflakes, doesn't care if you have muffins, it does not care if you have white wraps, brown wraps. See what I'm getting at? It does not care what food you eat. At the end of the day, what matters is your total calorie intake. That is the most important thing when it comes to flexible dieting and If It Fits Your Macros. If you go to someone and they give you a set goal of 2,000 calories, this is how much you need to eat to lose weight, 2,000 calories. Let's say you eat 2,000 calories, well then you are on track. But if you have eaten a brownie in there along the way and you still know you've only had 2,000 calories, it does not matter. The whole idea about this kind of lifestyle, this diet isn't one of these 7 day detox or 20 days 20 pounds kind of thing. It's more of a lifestyle change. It's the most realistic one and the most common one used by physique athletes. It's the most normal way to live your life, because at the end of the day, no one wants to eat chicken, broccoli and rice 8 times a day. No one wants to eat rabbit food. It's just ridiculous, like some of the diets out there that you see. So if you have a muffin but you're still under your calories, yes, you will still lose the weight once your exercise and all that stuff, lifestyle stays the same. Obviously, if you have a rest day and you don't make it to the gym that day, you're going to be a little less active, so your calories will be a little less for that day. So you will make sure that you're eating a little less on that day. But if you're training every day in your lifestyle, you have the same daily kind of routine, well then, if you have a muffin but your calories are still under 2,000 calories, it's okay. That's the whole point of If It Fits Your Macros. It's that lifestyle where chocolate is nice. There's no point going around pretending that chocolate doesn't exist, because it's just not going to happen. There's no point pretending all these things do not exist. They are nice. Enjoy them in moderation, but enjoy them and reach your goal at the same time. There's no need to stop yourself from eating particular foods that you like. So if you like pasta, have pasta, but watch your food amounts. If you like white bread, have white bread, but limit how much bread you have. Make sure that it's underneath your specific calorie requirements for that day. Do not let it exceed. Enjoy the food you like in the right amounts and achieve the goals that you want to achieve at the same time. It's like a win-win. The diet I would follow, and the diet which most people that I know kind of get the results from, it's actually going to do a full video on how to calculate your macros, how you should calculate them, how you should break them down if you want to actually gain weight and gain muscle, how you should break them down if you want to lose fat and retain as much muscle as possible. So that's another video. That's all from me today. So please, it gives me a big help if you just subscribe to my channel. Like I said, this is only the third video, but the third of many videos. Yeah, until next time, that's it from me.